as like next person. Like if we win next week, guaranteed. Because of that. Like they came outside when we were outside. Sorry, I'm dying.
No, it's fine.
And we're like pitching it. And we're like, you guys need to think like this is Big Brother. Like we can't just keep the people we like. Like if Austin stays this week, like we have a clear target of who goes home next week. And whatever.
And that's what I thought would happen.
And I get that, but like they just want to slide through.
Of course.
That's when we did. They're saying like, and Kiefer. Kiefer was like, no, I'm not even discussing it. Breydon's staying. Like, I'm not. Like, if you guys vote the other way, like, Breydon gets my vote. Sort of thing. And then we were like, boosting their ego, and we're like, yeah, that sounds awesome. So we're kind of thinking of like, sorry, I need water. We're kind of thinking of like, we haven't like said it yet, but if we just told them
to vote that way.
And then like next week they're like out, like they're isolated.
100%.
Right? You have to believe me.
Oh, I will.
And I was with Kiefer. I was like, there's no way. Like Breydon has my vote. Like, that's just the way it's going. But like, just so you know, like that's straight up what's happening in the house right now.
Which is what I assumed would happen. That's why like I just like, you never know.
I will literally, Bray, tell you like, and not even 5 minutes before the fucking vote. Like as soon as I know, like if it's flipping, I'm coming to you.
Okay, thank you.
Of fucking course, I would expect it the same. And it's not happening that way. Like I'm not even entertaining the idea.
Okay, thank you. Like it really gives me a lot. I'm just like always stressed.
Like you're actually like one of my people in this house. Like
no, literally. That's why I was like, I'm not mad at you. Why do you think I'm mad at you?
I know. I think it's weird. Like if I'm gonna be straight with you. I think Austin's isolating herself. I know she's sad. Like the way that I look at it is like the way Kyle was last week was like a good sport, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
I think that she feels betrayed. I think that obviously she knows a lot of people lied to her. And then like I wasn't picked. So like there wasn't anything I could do. Like my hands were tied and...
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like really awkward around people who are mad at me.
Oh, I know.
Like you know, like I'm just like, hey.
No, literally, of course.
Like you know, you can see it.
100%. Because I'm the same. Because I just don't know. I'm like, do you?
And like this morning, I was like, morning, and she didn't say anything, and I was like, how we're
oh, literally, when I had to go talk to Vic, I was like, this is humiliating for me.
You went and talked to Vic?
Yeah, like right after the vote, because I was like, where did she go? Because on the couch.
Oh.
Like when she was like, yeah, crazy, and I was like,
did she say that after the vote?
Like when...
Like I just looked up, like I was hugging, and then you were like, where'd she go? And I was like, oh, I didn't even know she left.
Oh, because what's it called? I don't know. Austin like said something to me, and I was like, yeah, like that's crazy or whatever. And then I was like, yeah, crazy. And then like Vic like turned around and she's like, yeah, crazy. And like gave us both a look, and I was like, what? And then after the vote, she like just ran upstairs.
But your call went fine, right?
Yeah. And
based on like what she's telling me.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I was like, is everything okay? Blah blah blah. And she's like, yeah, like it's just like, she's like her speech and like all day she's giving me looks and like in the bathroom, like she's not like.
She's so mad at Austin.
And I was like,
she's
what?
She's so mad at Austin.
And she's like,
I didn't know you guys talked, but like I just came in here and Vic was in here and she's like, I literally love how Bray's acting. Like he's just.
That's what she said to me.
Yeah. Kiefer said the same thing.
Okay.
Like literally just keep doing what you're doing. And then Jed pulled me aside. He's like, I talked to Breydon.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jed talked to me earlier too.
It's like literally an obvious, awful situation.
No, yeah, duh. And that's what I told him. I was like, it's just like shitty, like the way it is. But I was like, oh, like obviously, like I want to be here, like I want to play the game. And I was like, I hope that like people know that, and that I was like, I hope that they don't think that I am just like this little like sad puppy that's like gonna just like give up and die now that like if Austin leaves.
Literally nobody is saying that.
I just wasn't sure, you know. And I just like was like I just want to make sure that like that's reiterated.
And you like legit never have any idea what anyone's fucking talking about in this house. So like of course you're gonna think that. Like, I'm always like everyone hates me, but you just think that shit.
Well, yeah, of course.
I honestly would like bet my life on it. Like you're staying. No one's even talking about it.
Okay. Thank you.
But like as much as I say that,
well, of course,
it's still like Austin's going. Like it's terrible.
Well, of course. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like it's literally like the greater two evils. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like it honestly, it's like if me and you were up there, like I'd be like, this is my worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Like I just like I don't even know.
But like Jed and Ty and Kiefer and stuff are like, me like don't tell Breydon yet. Like don't tell. Like maybe we'll tell him like Wednesday just so he doesn't say anything. In my head, I'm like, I'm not keeping that from him. Like just so like always like to know things just so I can watch how people lie to me. Right? Hi, guys.
Hi.
Oh, are you guys talking?
Yeah. You okay?
Okay, I was just gonna ask if you wanted to make burgers.
Yeah.
Keep
I was
me
gonna-
like matcha mix.
Yeah, I saw it's great.
It's literally green.
It's green.
Ew, I hate when there's too much matcha.
He's alive.
Me. I was
Fuck
like,
that.
oh.
But to then, like, just so, like, moving forward, you can see, like, how they are, like, when they're lying. Like,
No,
you
of
can
course.
watch for that stuff.
No, of course, because in there, like, they're obviously trying to be my best friend.
They want you out.
And I'm
Just
like,
so you know.
Crazy.
And, like, information is fucking power. Like,
No, of course.
let's hold on to that shit.
100%.
And, like, then if they win next week, we are like, just know that you don't have the numbers. Like, we can trick, or you do have the numbers. Like, we can trick them.
Okay. I think it will show, especially, like, if you do, like, tell them to vote one way and then they do. And it's like, oh, crazy, that's how
great.
you really feel.
We were saying that, like, I was like, oh my god, like, should we trick them? Like, and, like, so they isolate themselves. But then we were like, what does that really do other than piss them off? Like,
That's
go with this
true.
next week.
Like-
but we really just, like, I just want to be like, fuck off. Like, you guys are annoying.
Yeah, I
Really
know
all
what you
wanna
mean.
do.
Realistically, that is all it does.
So it probably won't happen, but I was just like telling the guys, I'm like, should we do that?
Stop. The way that they would riot, like, the face they would have. It was like by a vote of 4 to 2. Would it be 5 to 2?
Yeah, because this week,
Or 6 to 2?
no, you need 4, 5 to 2.
It would be 5 to 2. And I know they
No,
would.
oh yeah, 5
They would
to
know
2.
exactly what happened.
Oh yeah.
They would literally go.
I'm just like tired of them walking into rooms and like dictating what happens, and then like other people make the move and they just like sit back like as if they didn't do anything.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But that's like everything.
Okay. That's fine. I believe you. I trust you.
You have to.
Oh, well, literally,
Like-
what else do I do? Like, do you know what I mean? That's why I'm like, literally, I have to.
Like I literally don't trust anyone but you. Like I'm like,
Why
the
me
boys,
every
I'm
time I'm
what?
like,
You're using me and you're gonna backdoor me any fucking time.
stop. I don't know what I would do if that happened. I really don't know what I would do. Like, I would probably riot.
Oh.
Could you imagine? Like, one of them wins and you're like, we're good. I'm good this week. I'm like, Beth, take a seat.
I would just destroy their game. Like I would actually be so petty. I would make up lies. Like I would be so mean. I
would
say
just
that now, but I'd be like,
destroy their game.
okay, thanks.
Oh, no, me. I'd be like, yeah, oh my God, you want to sit here?
Of course.
Or here?
Honestly, I volunteer.
They like turn to you, you're like, oh, me? Okay, I'll go sit.
Okay.
I don't even know what I would do. Like, I would really scream.
Scream. So yeah, if Jed like tells you like later or whatever, just be like, oh my God, what?
Yeah. Oh, of course. I'm not
Like-
going to be like, yeah, I already know. Yeah, like, he'd like
But
talk
you
to
also
me.
like when I just said that to you, you were like, yeah, like I kind of got.
I
know.
would assume.
You're not an idiot.
Well, like, I also, like, assumed that, like, they were obviously, I'm assuming, trying to flip on Austin last week anyways to keep Kyle.
100%.
Like, that's what I just assumed. So that's why I was like, yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, that's true too. It just sucks that like we literally all just got together and we're like, let's do this thing, you know.
Well, of course.
But whatever, it's like we're not gonna talk about that now.
Yeah. No. Okay. Just wanted to know that we're good. I don't hate you.
I don't hate you either.
Thank God. Me, I'm always
I
like,
honestly
everyone hates me in this house. I'm like, what did I do?
Stop.
Literally.
It's just a duo thing, Breydon. That's literally
Oh, I knew,
all
and
it
I
is.
know. And like I literally told you, like, the house would be dumb not to.
I know, like, I know it's really, really sad, and like you hate thinking about this stuff, but like you're on your own. It's like the same as Roe. Roe's getting forgotten about now.
No, like, literally low key, like, you play the game that I want to play.
How?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just chill. Like, you're you.
That's you. But like you just got tired of someone, which is
Yeah.
like, eventually it's gonna come out with, everyone's gonna be like, oh, you're with Jed and Ty. But like I'm really just kind of just hanging out.
No, but I
Like, you know
know,
what I mean?
but like, I know that. Do you know what I mean?
You know, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know that.
Oh, I love you. I literally need you here for my own fucking sanity.
Me?
Are you really, really sad?
I am, obviously. But I'm like, again, I have to be realistic. You know?
I actually like feel so bad for her.
Oh, and that's
Like
why
I
I
felt
also
sick
feel
last
bad.
night in bed. I was like putting myself in her shoes. Like that's disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
of course, right? It's just so shitty, and it's like on slop too.
For 2 weeks straight.
Literally.
Like not the slop, but just like the shit feelings.
Oh, that's what I said. I was like, I feel so bad that like you were really on the block last week too. And if Tina and Tara didn't volunteer, she was going to be on slop that week as well.
Yeah.
So it would have been 3 weeks on slop.
I don't know. I honestly think like the slot picks were like to pin it on one of us three.
Of course.
Unless it was Ty and he's just not fucking saying anything. It very well could be.
Honestly,
I don't
like
even care
it could
anymore
be.
what the fuck it is.
Why you me? Like honestly,
don't
it
care.
could be. And honestly, I'm like, well, good move. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, good move.
Good move, but like no one knows who it is. So like at the end of the game, it's not like it's like on your resume.
That's true. I mean, unless you claim it.
Yeah. But then somebody else is gonna be like, it was me.
Well,
They get
of course.
filed too. It was me. It wasn't.
Everyone claiming it. They're like, I was invisible HOH.
Fuck's sakes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, it's not like. It's very different, though. Like, I know what you mean. Being like an invisible HOH versus like the actual HOH. Because, like, when you're actual, you're like, I stood in front of everyone and I made this move. Like, I did it.
I know. I said, like, to Canada, like, I was like, it's such a cowardly HOH. Like, it really is.
Yeah, because you can do whatever you want. There's no, like,
Yeah.
consequences.
And then you play next week and everything's just, everyone, like, forgets about what happened.
That's what I was going to say. It's going to be so weird next week. And everyone just go back to normal.
But that's also why I think, like, jury does start next week, because you can't just have an invisible HOH and someone goes to jury, because then it's like, who am I even mad at? Like, they couldn't do that later. Everyone genuinely thinks that it's not next week, it's the week after, because Canada is such a big part in this game.
Yeah,
And they're
everyone
gonna
keeps
be, like,
saying
the
that it's going to be
seventh
Canada.
vote. I hope it's not Canada. Like, sorry, Canada, but, like, you don't even know what's going on in here.
Well, that's what literally I was saying, is that I was like, it's like different because they only see like what is given to them. Versus like when you're in here, like you'll be like,